Yo, what it do, Croc fam? It's your boy, man, and I'm back with another one. Man, back with the long-awaited Pac-Man collection, man. I've been waiting on this collab to come in for it feel like, man, almost 2 weeks now. Like, I've been ordered these, been had the shipping date since, I think, last Friday, man. It is Monday night. We got these boys in, and I'm ready to dial in with y'all, man. Crocston came through with another big collab, man. Another gamers collab, the good old Pac-Man collab. If you don't know about that Pac-Man, you finna know what's going on now, man. Because this pair right here, I'm talking about the Collecto, man, is just... The Collecto is official, man, right now. Especially these lemon joints right here, man. These good old lemon terrain joints, man. These boys right here is super fire. Now let's go ahead and get into that good old Pac-Man collection. Cause like I say, I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. These boys is finally here. And man, when I tell y'all, they was worth the wait. Look at them gibbets on that. Them gibbets is just on a whole nother level. I'm talking about real 3D, 4D light. I'm talking about super duper fire. Man, look here. For the ones that don't know what we got in front of us, got the good old classic Pac-Man babies. And you see how they came through with that good old classical pair. I'm surprised they didn't add that little extra on there with the B2 vibe. Know what I'm saying? I'm guessing they already had these in action because, man, lately with the classics, they've been adding that V2 vibe. But, man, with all that being said, these boys right here is super duper fire. My biggest take from them so far is that game over. I like that game over on the gibbets is just at an all-time high. Know what I'm saying? For you gibbet lovers, it seemed like they already got you ready to go. I know you're going to add some more on there, but, man, it is lovely on what they done to them already. You got your extra holes on the side just in case you want to put some more ghost on there, man. These boys is fire! And then look at them buttons. Come through with the custom buttons. Come on through. You dig? You dig me? Come on through with them custom buttons like that. And then we get to the next pair, which is my favorite pair by default, man. If you know me, you already know, man, your boy is the Terran man. And then Pac-Man that came through with these good old lemon all-terrain joints. And look at the gibbets on there. Them gibbets is fire. Them gibbets is super duper dope. Them gibbets is super duper fire. You see how they coming. And I think that's some of that new wave. Know what I'm saying? Right here. That's some of that new wave right here. You see the guts. You see the insides. Look at the straps. That's why I love Terran. Look at them straps. They was never going to do nothing like that on them regular joints. That's why I said I'm the Terran man, just because, y'all, anytime when you dealing with a collab, for the ones that know, even with the regular colorways, when you're dealing with the Terrans, you always going to get a multicolored fashion like type vibe. And they just say, man, let's get creative with the strap on here. We're going to go all black. We're going to add them pellets on there like Tom Bot with the red tip. Man, them boys, that is fire. And, of course, they got the buttons on there as well. Them good old lemony joints. Start game on the side. Look at the bottom. No, they had to go with the offset blue. These boys right here is true to the game. I'm just glad y'all made it, man, because I ain't gonna cap. Y'all shipping date was supposed to be for Thursday. You got pushed back to Friday. They said nothing about your Saturday and Sunday. And then at that point, I was just like, man, somebody done got me. You know what I'm saying? Somebody popped me for the good old Pac-Man Collecto. I was just like, man, I'm going to see what's going on. Got to reorder these boys. And they ended up coming in. I think they came in. I want to say they came in Sunday. But I think Sunday I was out riding. I didn't get a chance to mess with it. And then today, I was just like, let's go ahead and get with it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get to it. Let's go ahead and, cause man, I had them sitting in front of my front door for like a day or two or whatever, and I was just like, man, I'm ready to see what them boys look like. Cause man, I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. Like I done told y'all once before, I don't never really look at the clogs, you know what I'm saying, until I pull them out with y'all and see what they looking like. I'm going based off of pictures and everything else the same as y'all until I actually get them in hand, man. That's how much I love y'all. That's how much I love doing this with y'all. I just be like, man, let me just get my first looks soon as I get behind the cameo with the Croc family, and then we'll dial in from there. So, man, I'm most definitely just on first looks liking what I'm seeing, man. Before we dial in into anything else, let's go into the origin of these boys right here. We gotta go back to where it started, man. Let's go ahead and pull some info up just for the ones that don't know what I'm saying? Pac-Man been around a long time, but not everybody played Pac-Man. Not everybody experienced the game. So let's just give them a little knowledge about what this thing all started at. You feel me? Pac-Man, originally called Pac-Man. Now that's something I didn't know. Know what I'm saying? I didn't know it was called Pac-Man before. I did know that it was a Japan game. Know what I'm saying? So Pac-Man is originally called Pac-Man in Japan. It's a 1980. I think they went into production in 1979. They dropped it in 1980. It's a 1980 maze action video game developed and released by Namco for arcades. In North America, the game was re-released by Midway Manufacturing as part of licensing agreement with Namco America. The player controls Pac-Man, who eats all the dots inside an enclosed maze while avoiding I said four. My bad, y'all. I'm from the hood. But I know I gotta work on my etiquette when I'm doing this. So let me reread that. The player controls Pac-Man, who must eat all the dots inside the enclosed maze while avoiding four colored ghosts, eating large flashing dots called power pellets, causing the ghost to temporarily turn blue, allowing Pac-Man to eat them for bonus points. So man, let me go down memory lane. I want to say I was around maybe 4-ish when I was introduced to Pac-Man. I remember it like it was yesterday. Yes, your boy got great memory. I could tell you about stuff I did when I was 4 or 5 years old. I could tell you about my first day of school. You know what I'm saying? What I wore when I went to my first day. All that, what school I went to, blah, J, woo, so on and so forth. But like I say, I remember it like it was yesterday. My mama was washing clothes. First time I played Pac-Man was at a washing tier. I remember it was an old school Pac-Man machine, and I begged, you know what I'm saying, for a couple of quarters just to play the Pac-Man, and ended up falling in love with the Pac-Man. Fast forward a few years later, I think we ended up having like a Nintendo or a Nintendo 64, and I ended up getting Pac-Man again, and fell in love with Pac-Man from now on out. So anytime I go to like an arcade, we got a couple of grown-up arcade places in the city. Anytime I go to an arcade or anytime I see Pac-Man, most definitely playing Pac-Man. It's one of the more easier games to play to me, honestly, and I just love it. Especially at Cidercade, they got like the new wave Pac-Man with the 4 players all playing, and they got just the new wave setup. It's just real dope, man. It's just crazy to see how Pac-Man been around for decades, and just to see them continue to grow with the game. And I think the game is like, of course, it's past $1 billion in revenue by now, and they just continuing to grow, and hopefully they come with some new wave stuff. Pac-Man, I think they have released a Pac-Man movie. I don't know if it just went global. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't remember what it was, but they did drop a Pac-Man movie. I think they got a Pac-Man cartoon as well. Of course, a bunch of Pac-Man merch. Just Pac-Man, Pac-Man, Pac-Man. The brand itself, aside from Crocs, they always did their thing since the beginning of time. And just to see them get a collab with Crocs is a beautiful thing. Just to see Crocs reach out to Pac-Man, the creators or whatever, however that went, it was just a great thing to see. They came together, and man, they put together something beautiful. Like I say, with the classic cloud, They went with more of the gamer style, like how the game board look when you going through getting the pellets, and then this lemon pad just more on like a new wave type vibe with the gibbets. You know what I'm saying? They also got the arcade machine on the gibbets as well. That is super duper dope. Man, I know my girl Cindy from my Croc Nation group, I know she gonna go stupid with the gibbets on these. She always making her own gibbets. She always remixing it up, doing something super crazy, man. This pair right here for me, off the top, man, I feel like they legendary. I don't know what my rating is on them yet, but just off of the looks, off of the glances, just off of the history of the game itself, these most definitely legendary for me, man. Most definitely. So when they first rolled out with the promo, I knew I was gonna get these just off of first hand. And you see what I'm talking about with that classic pair. You see how they just got the game board, you know what I'm saying, running all up and through and out the shoe. You got your game over. Look at them gibbets. Them gibbets is super graphical. They super fire. I love how they brought the ghost to life. They just look like they alive on the shoe. It look like you finna play a real life Pac-Man game with the ghost, man. The way they look on there, that's just so dope. You got the strawberry on there. You got your ready sign on there. You got Pac-Man himself. I think they could have went just a tad bit harder with that Pac-Man. Maybe put that big boy Pac-Man on there. But I still love what they did with it. Got the cherry on there. And then you come around to the side with that custom button, and y'all already know what I said about the custom button. Anytime Crocs give you a custom button, you already know that the collab is official. You know they love working with you. You know they love doing all the stuff with you, man, when you get that button. And then of course you got the I think that's like the home screen for the game. Like when the game first pop on, it have all the ghosts chasing Pac-Man, and then they have him catch the big pebble, and then he turn around to chase the blue ghost. Because like once you catch the big pebble, all the ghosts light up blue, and you able to eat them as well for the bonus points. So that's super dope how they added that onto the shoe as well. These are classic clogs, so you know your boy went true to size. Everybody know your boy wear a 12. We'll talk more about sizing later. You dig? And then you got that yellow strap on there. Look at that yellow strap. I really like how they put that yellow strap on there because the shoe is all black. Of course, it's colorful, but it's mostly solid black. And then they put the offset yellow strap on there. Of course, they went with the Pac-Man patch. That's super dope. I like how it kind of got like a holographic vibe to it as well. They really did the fool with that right there, man. That is super dope. And of course, on the inside, they added some of that vinyl in there. Player one ready. You know what I'm saying? Just some more features in the loading part of the game. And then, man, we come over here to these pretty babies, right? Chill! Good old Terran mommies. Lemon pepper steppers. And I think the color, like I say, the color that they went with on these was lemon. And man, these boys embody the full lemony vibe. And look at them gibbets. Them gibbets is like super graphical. Them gibbets is like super graphical. Pac-Man right here, he got the red eyes. He look like he hot. You know what I'm saying? No telling. You know what I'm saying? The Pac-Man logo on there. That's vibey. Then you got the machine right here. Pac-Man machine that's super duper dope. Strawberry. Then you got another Pac-Man gibbet, you know what I'm saying, with the logo. And that yellow, like I say, just that yellow alone on there is just like, I'm talking about, man, that yellow is just like super bright. It's super vibrant. I'm loving everything about it. And of course they went with the same buttons as they did on the classics. You got your start game going around that sole. You feel me? And then look at the goods. Got the home screen of the Pac-Man on there. And you see what's going down, man. Last but not least, look at that. Look at them straps. They always come through with something super dope, super fire on the straps. They never fail. And like I say, even the ones that's real crackheads, they got pairs or just got Terrans, any Terran logos, you know, even on the regular colorways, them straps is just like, every time, like they're gonna do something crazy with the straps. Either they're gonna offset the colors, they're gonna put some type of patterns on there, they're gonna do something real stupid, real crazy, and then you see they went offset with the red tips. yellow strap, same as the shoe. And then that bottom, they go hard with the bottoms every time too. They go with a different color. You see that light blue on there. And of course with the Terrans, I always go true to size as well. Like I tell y'all all the time, Terrans is the same as the classics. You know what I'm saying? They true to size as well, in my opinion. The only thing about Terrans that make them seem like they not true to size that most people do not see is that the Terrans is made with a roomy fit, meaning this front part right here, they gapped it out just so them toes can kind of like have some fun. I'm one of them people, like, I don't like my shoes to be all, I don't like wearing snub shoes. Even when I used to wear tennis shoes, my Air Force Ones kind of just used to have like a slight flop on them, especially when I loosen my shoestrings and let them kind of like just swag out. Like, I like a little gap space. I don't like my shoes feeling all, I don't even like putting gloves on sometimes because my hands and my feet get claustrophobic. Like, I don't like them. So most definitely I appreciate it. And I think that's why Terrans is my favorite, just because of that roomy fit. It just lets you just play around, let them toes just, like, you know what I'm saying, have fun. And that's a plus for me. You know what I'm saying? So most definitely they true to size, because when you talk about it from the front to the back, the length do not change. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your length is on your true, that's what it is on the Terrans. The only thing different is just that front. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing different. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, I'm a Terran man. And for the ones that's been following me already, y'all already know these boys here, man, is super duper fire, man. And I feel like if you that Pac-Man head, you had to have these. You know what I'm saying? You had to have these. Like I said, I started off playing Pac-Man around about 3 or 4. And ever since then, I don't play it every day. You know what I'm saying? But most definitely, every time I see Pac-Man, it's one of the first games that I run to, just because of the history that I have with it. And I'm pretty sure a lot of other folks have a lot of history with Pac-Man as well. Like, it's been big since it dropped. Like, for sure, man. But these boys here so fire. I'm ready to get these boys on feet, and we'll talk about them more. Come through with them good old Pac-Mans on chill, and the deal is real. You feel? These boys right here is super graphical. Them gibbets on there is just at an all-time high. I'm really loving the gibbets, how they colorful, how they 3D. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I feel like I'm in a real-life Pac-Man game right now. The way them gibbets jumping off the shoe. You know what I'm saying? Everything about these boys is just super duper on point. And let's talk sizing for the ones that don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, these Pac-Mans, it don't matter if they was Pac-Mans, Sack-Mans, Flat-Mans, whatever. At the end of the day, these boys right here is classic clogs. Anytime we talking classic clogs, most of us is true to size. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's been rocking with me, y'all know I wear a size 12. You know what I'm saying? So if I got that 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch space, these boys is a go. You feel me? On the true to size. And that's what it look like we rocking with right now. We got about, I say we got about between a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch. That is a go for me, because you know rocking snubs is a no for me. You know what I'm saying? So these boys right here is on point. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we doing on the sizing right there. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely staying true. You know what I'm saying? Like we always do. And these boys right here. Look at them buttons. Look at them buttons, man. Pac-Man look like he ready to go and get something right now. You know what I'm saying? The buttons is fire. Of course, Crocs had to come through with their branding. You know how they do with the inner buttons. Man, these boys right here is a piece of work. A work of art. I think what I'm going to do with these right here, I'm going to go a solid 12 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? I was going to do a 10 out of 10, but I'm going to go up 2 notches just because I really love what they did with them gibbets. I feel like them gibbets, they just standing out real hard. I know a lot of people probably take them gibbets or buy gibbet packs, you know what I'm saying, and throw them on other shoes just because them gibbets is so hard right now. They making definition for the shoe. You know what I'm saying? They really making the shoe look like something, really making the shoe do something aside from the other graphics that the shoe has on them. And man, I'm really Digging these boys right here. You know what I'm saying? I got these as a complimentary to the all-terrains, but these are starting to grow on me just because they're giving the real game board. You know what I'm saying? You can actually see what the gameplay look like on these right here. You know what I'm saying? The gameplay is just super fire, super dope. And you know your boy rocking with these the long way. Come back with these boys in sports mode. That good old Pac-Man on the back of the scrap. You already know what's going on. You already know what it is, man. We talking classical Pac-Man right now. You see the gaming board on the top. You see the gibbets. It ain't much more for you to see. You know what I'm saying? These boys right here is a piece of work. They're a work of art, man. Shout out to Pac-Man for getting a chance to work with Crocs now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody been getting a chance to work with Crocs this year. And I'm just glad that Pac-Man was one of them because this is one of my favorite collabs for the year. You know what I'm saying? Just because, like I say, the history and everything that's just tied to the good old Pac-Man brand. You feel me? So I had to get these just off the rip. Just by default, these was going to be in the collector. Just because I've been in it the long way. You feel me? Then I step back through with them lemon joints. I'm chill. Know what I'm saying? Now I'm feeling like I need some of that good old lemon iced tea. Know what I'm saying? With extra ice cubes just to be on chill with these boys right here. Because, man, when I tell y'all, the videos, the pictures, all that, it don't do it no justice. You gotta see these right here in person to see what that yellow hitting on. When I tell you that yellow is hidden. I'm talking about it's busting out the gym right now. That yellow is on fleek. You feel me? Know what I'm saying? That yellow is super vibrant. I like these. I feel like these gonna stand out really, really hard. Them gibbets on there is so new wave. It's so retro like. I'm really rocking with that. You know what I'm saying? We talked about these gibbet right here, and I really like this one. One of my favorites. Like I say, your boy Pac-Man look like he done smoked on some of that 420 pack. I'm really liking these right here. The pellets on the straps. Look at them pellets on the straps. That's just top tier detail. That is top tier detail. And that is what your boy live for. You know I'm a details guy. I'm big on the aesthetics. And I don't know what more I could have had Expo to be on here. Know what I'm saying? This is supposed to be the chill pal. Know what I'm saying? The basic color pal. But yet they doing so much. Know what I'm saying? They chill. But them gibbets and that detail work just got them on a whole nother plateau right now. And I'm really, really digging them. I could be being a little biased because y'all know I love me some Terrans. But, man, tell me I'm lying. Tell me these is not work. Tell me this is not what's in style right now. Them good old Terrans. And let's talk sizing for the ones that don't know. Like I said in the video, to me, these fit just like classic clogs. Yeah, right here, they do have a roomy fit. They don't really snug on your feet. They kind of allow them toes. Like right now, them toes is having fun right now. They feel like they're at recess. They're able to move around and play. And I think that's why I really like the Terrans coming from playing sports and all that. Just having something which I could put my feet in where my feet can feel free, where it kind of feel like I'm walking barefooted. That's pretty much what that Terran style embody, and I think that's why it's one of my faves. So most definitely true, you know what I'm saying, with these. And as you can see, it's given the same space that the classics just gave, that we just talked about. So most definitely prove my point when I say just true to size with the Terrans. But if you can't handle that extra wiggly space, if you one of them ones that don't really like all that wiggle like that, you one of them ones that like your shoes to be kind of knitted on your foot, then I would recommend you to just go down a size. You know what I'm saying? If you not for all that loose, go ahead and go down a size, and that'll save you on that. You know what I'm saying? From that roomy fit. Because these right here was built for the roomy fit. You know what I'm saying? So if you're trying to go around that, the best way to do that is just to go down a size or just to buy some thick socks. That way to kind of give you a snuggly vibe to it. But, man, these boys right here is super dope. They super hard. And, man, I'm on these right here. Come back in sports mode, man, and look at the strap. Look at the strap on them boys there, man. When I tell y'all that strap is so detailed, I'm talking about, look at the details. The details is on a whole different plateau. And I say this every time we talk terrain. Anytime we talk terrain talk, we didn't even talk about regular terrains that wasn't a collab. It wasn't even a special colorway. It was just regular color terrains. And man, that strap, it's just always where they do they work at. That's where they show their stuff off at. And man, of course, on here, since we talking collabs, anytime they do collabs with the straps, they embody whatever detail is important from that collab on the strap. And with this one right here being the pellets, which is one of the main parts of the game for Pac-Man to eat the pellets, they put the pellets on the strap. You know what I'm saying? That is super fire right there. And what I'm catching right now, since I'm detailing it down for y'all, is that you see that button right there? So it's kind of like Pac-Man, with Pac-Man being on the button, it's kind of like he chasing the pellets that's on the strap. Man, like, how dope is that? That is super duper fire, man. Shout out to the designer that tag teamed on this right here with Pac-Man creators. Shout out to you, because you did your work. If it was a team effort, shout out to the team. Y'all did y'all work. That was a good idea to say, man, hey, that would be super dope to put them pellets on there. Look like he running off of the button to the back of the strap. Man, it's like, man, what more can we talk about with these? I feel like we done covered all the ground with these. The rating that I'm going to go with for these right here, I could be being a little bit biased because I'm a terrain lover. Y'all know I love me some terrains, man. My favorite style. But, man, I'm going to have to say a 15 out of 10. And I'm going to have to stand on it. A still 15 out of 10 just because I love the way that lemon color just like, it's so lemony. Like, it's just shooting like, and in person, most definitely people gonna turn and look just because it ain't so loud and vibrant. That yellow, and then them buttons on there, like, on a whole different plateau. Just, of course, it was gonna be none other than a Pac-Man on the buttons, but I'm just loving how they kind of got like a hollow look to them. Of course, the straps, like with the pellets on there, like the pellets just took it to a whole different level. Like I'm talking about, we talking a whole different stratosphere, somewhere that's not even on this globe. We talking somewhere in Mars or Jupiter, somewhere like that. And then the gibbets. The gibbets is just big. You know what I'm saying? They ratio-y. All that, man. These right here most definitely was super duper cold. The whole Pac-Man collection was super duper fire. And man, your boy, I'm a happy camper right now. I couldn't have been any more happier with this collab. Let me know what we doing with these, man. Once again, man, I want to know, like, who all came through with them good old Pac-Man joints. You know your boy had to get them good old classics. I had to come through with the terrains. That was just a must. You know what I'm saying? That was a must. For sure, for sure. Them good old lemon joints. Them good old black babies with the straps. Pac-Man, you know Pac-Man legendary for decades, you know what I'm saying? My mama, your mama, grandma, my mama, grandma, they mamas was playing it. We was just doing a thing with this right here, man. It's been passed on down for centuries. It's going to keep continuing passed down. I'm pretty sure my kids going to touch the Pac-Man. It's just a part of the arcade world, you know what I'm saying? You got to jump down with these, man. Let me know what we thinking about these, because I know what I'm thinking about them. Tap in with your boy. Them good old Pac-Man joints. Jill.